I call on justice for this family. We can't bring him back, but we can certainly make sure that he's not forgotten. And
Now at 5, the funeral for a man shot and killed by Hartford police was held today in Bloomfield. Stephen Jones, known by friends and family as Stevie, was shot 9 times on February 27th while having a mental health crisis. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 5. I'm Brent Harden.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. Fox 61's Jamel Johnson shares the community's message tonight.
This day took a heavy toll on friends and family of Stephen Jones after he was shot and killed by Hartford police. Reverend Al Sharpton and civil rights attorney Ben Crump spoke about their continued fight for justice for Jones and others.
Stevie Jones was a wonderful man.
Okay.
Stephen Jones' funeral was more than just a farewell. It was a call for justice as the ceremony shined a light on how some mental health issues are resolved in America. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump is helping the family in their pursuit for justice.
Mental health is an epidemic in America. When we call 911 like Audrey did, we expect a helping hand, not 9 bullets in his body.
Jones was killed by Joseph Magnano, a Hartford police officer who was called to the scene to help with Jones's mental health crisis. His sister Audrey Jones is the one who called 911 to help her brother receive care.
If I would have known that they were going to kill my brother, I would not have ever called 911 for an ambulance.
Several other officers were on scene before Magnano arrived. These police officers can be heard in a video yelling, "Drop the knife" at Jones. Officer Magnano arrived later, and after attempting to de-escalate the situation, Magnano reportedly shot Jones 9 times. Reverend Al Sharpton says this case goes broader than Hartford.
we are going to stand with Audrey in this case because this case represents mental health victims of all races all over this country. This case represents how you treat us differently when you come, and this case warrants us to ask policemen how they can come to a scene and override the decisions of the policemen already on the scene.
Member of the Greater Hartford NAACP Corey Betts says its Connecticut conference and the Hartford branch calls for a resolution to prioritize specialized mental health units within police departments.
NAACP urges federal, state, and local governments to allocate adequate funding and resources to support the training, staffing, and ongoing operation of these mental health units within law enforcement agencies, recognizing the importance of investing in alternative approaches to public safety that prioritize de-escalation, crisis interventions, and access to mental health care for all residents.
Stephen Jones has now been laid to rest, but the fight for this family continues.
Justice for Stevie.
Justice for Stevie.
Attorney Crump has not filed any court motions yet when it comes to the case. As far as the actual shooting, that remains under investigation still, and the officer who shot Jones remains on administrative leave. In Bloomfield, Jamel Johnson, Fox 61.